Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro.
It was a week out of dog as a kid.
Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro. Beat 'em, bro.
We got absolutely fucking towed up.
I'm in the middle.
Well, we
Yeah,
act as
nice.
sort of like a angel and a devil on
Oh,
the shoulder.
on
kind
the
of
shoulder.
situation.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
here I am trying to make an ethical decision about do I
Yeah.
get a 60-year-old man to striptease for me? Which one's the devil?
I think so. I don't know if he was that old. That's a bit offensive.
Oh, that was the offensive part. Shows your cock, sir.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm defending you. Like, relax. I'm saying you shouldn't have gone through that.
Yeah, see, I
55,
called it.
fair
I
enough.
called
Close
it.
the door then, bro. That'll help you out more.
He looks
See,
fucking,
we
he
tried-
looks good.
We tried to sexually harass a 55-year-old man.
Well,
you very
it's
much.
a recurring theme on the pod now that we just sort of chirp whoever comes into the room.
There's been a
That-
few blow-ins.
It's not
on-
like we've hired the space or anything.
No, that's true.
It's not our right to have the room.
Anything can happen.
It's
Well-
a step above using a library room.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, once we get kicked out of here.
Is that, sorry, just you use a library room, you can hire them out.
You can just walk in.
I thought you meant just like, hey, you guys, welcome back to... You'd only be able to do
nah,
like
not like
ASMR
that.
pods.
Yeah.
Famously not a
No,
place
they
you
got-
can get loud.
They got rooms there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Can you get loud in the rooms?
They got the glass.
Yeah.
You've not tested it.
Not really. I've just seen people using it. I can't hear them. But
Yeah.
I don't imagine they're in there yelling.
What are
Like,
you doing?
Pythagoras!
What are you doing in the library?
No, you just see people use. I mean, you go every now and again. What, you against books?
No, I'm just wondering. I'm
Oh, okay,
curious as
yeah.
to what you're getting up to in there.
Oh, sometimes you got 2 hours to kill.
Yeah.
That's a good place to watch Netflix, you know?
It is. They got the good library Wi-Fi.
I feel like that's
That's
kind
true.
of, video kill the radio stuff, sort of stuff to go into the library, get around all the books, and then, just pop on fucking...
But it-
Vikings.
Yeah.
I mean, the
But I
library.
like it.
The library is like a bit of a homeless shelter, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
So you just
true.
go in there, it's just people got nowhere else to be, really.
Yeah.
You ever watch a guy like print off his resume at the library? You're just like, man, fuck.
I was reading someone's resume the other day at a gig, and it felt bad. I
Nice.
felt like I was reading their diary.
Yeah, it
I
is.
felt super uncomfortable
It
doing
is
it.
brutal when when you see someone like too old and it's still got like skills and hobbies and
Yeah.
like school stuff.
What are your fucking hobbies, cunt?
Hey, you're trying to be a kitchen hand at Cooper's Inn. Leave the fucking GCSE score off.
Yeah, man.
35 and played a bit of footy in under 15s.
Yeah.
Keep that on. Well, we should introduce.
Yeah,
Sorry.
also, welcome to Peterborough.
Welcome to Peterborough and welcome to first time guest, the
Mhm.
wonderful Alessio Carducci.
Is it your first time?
First time, mate.
Fuck, sorry, I thought we'd had
Nah,
you
this
before.
pod's been elusive, mate. This is
Yeah.
the holy grail.
well, it's,
Yeah, this is
we
the
have
big
a
one.
standard to uphold.
Yeah, here at the football themed pub, mate. That's how
Yeah.
I say it, you know what I mean? Holy grail. all
Another
that.
person taking shots at the venue.
What do you mean? What's
No.
wrong with that?
This venue
What
came.
is wrong with that?
This venue came under fire in a comedy festival show review.
No, let's move on.
What was that, Quirky's one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They attacked the bar.
Yeah, no,
It
he
was-
attacked the TAB element.
It was
Yeah,
bullshit.
He's always in there. Anyway, I think we've discussed this already. He might be down there right now, and I'll fucking grab him by his fucking stupid fringe. Anyway,
We should have done the pod there, bro. We could have had
yeah.
some trackside bets
Oh,
going. That could have been
shit.
good, man.
Fuck, that would be
That
hectic.
one ran.
Do you reckon, back to the library stuff, do you reckon like in the Library of Alexandria
Yeah,
or Babylon and stuff, they still had homeless blokes in there?
surely.
Just like,
For sure, yeah.
just talking about like, they're like, we're trying to do philosophy. He's like, I got some ideas as well. Maybe
Homeless people are
Socrates.
philosophy, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, they're the ones that got the most
They-
ideas.
all the famous guys stole their shit off those.
Yeah. Socrates in there, cribbing notes. And
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah, their problem was they didn't know how to write. All these fucking eggheads in there
They're
writing
like,
shit
They're
down.
going in there like, fucking world's round, man. Guys, like, oh la la,
Fucking hold on a
this is
second.
good stuff.
Have a good night, brother.
Cheers, mate. You're looking
Sorry,
incredible
mate.
now.
Listen
Looking
to
ready
Feed 'em,
rock.
bro.
You're
Yeah.
looking good, bro.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Nah,
you-
45
55,
now.
eh?
45.
Accurate to your age.
Cheers, brother. Yeah.
Anyway, that'll be next week's guest. Look forward to that.
Anyway.
You should get him on. Anyone else think of what was the change for?
I think
he looked good.
there's a
He might
he's-
be the trivia host.
He might be.
Oh,
He's sort
he'd
of-
know about homeless people in Alexandria, you know?
Oh, bloody oath.
Yeah, he'd know a few fucking
Bloody
tidbits.
Mm.
That's what general knowledge lives and dies, isn't it?
Yeah. In the future, there's going to be like little tablets on your phone. Oh, no, fuck. I ruined the bit. Tablets on your phone. Little tablets in your pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like, what are pockets? Anyways, all funny stuff, and I think it well and truly ended. Anyway, welcome back to Finbro. We were on a bit of a break for a while there, but we're back. We've got a fantastic guest.
All the way from the UK.
Yes.
Yeah, mate.
Alessio
All right,
Carducci.
here we go. Yeah.
Have you
I know,
have you
mate.
spent more time here?
In the
or
last
back-
12 months? No, because I just kept fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just let my ADHD fly. I had no job and no nothing to hold me down. I was
When you moved over.
Yeah, I was in Ireland for a bit fixing up a cunt's house for like free rent. She's like, can you paint? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And then that was like good 2 months of my life. You know
Right. And then have you settled down over there? Do you have a house?
Nah, I was
Just
fucking around.
you just moved over there with all your shit, left it there,
Yeah.
and you've been back here for 6 months.
I've lived with like, what do you call it? What is it? I was explaining this to like someone else. I was going like, oh yeah, I think I lived in 4 different places for a month, and every time I was the one white guy in a share house of 5 Indian blokes.
Fuck. How was
Awesome.
that?
Oh, it was sick.
A few nice curries.
Oh, it was actually mad. It was just like, man, it was just.
I went to a fucking farewell show for you. I've seen you more
Yeah.
since then than I've saw you ever in the
Really
past.
speaks to how little you were paying in a relationship before, mate. Really, mate, that's an examiner if I've ever heard one before, you know? Pull up, relax a bit.
No, that's fantastic. Yeah, but are you? So you've been enjoying it? What now? If you're
Mate, let's get into real. Come on, let's get into real subjects. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
What do
yeah.
you got?
Oh,
Well,
come
if
on.
you're listening for the first time, Feed and Bra, we very loosely we do try to collate and sort of document every type of fella in the world. Now, Alessio, you've got a few great passions and hobbies. You know.
You spend a lot of time in male-dominated spaces.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pokey rooms.
Yes.
Open
Well, I mean,
mic.
that's a bit sexist. You underestimate
That's
and
true.
underrate
Actually, no,
the
you're
gambling addiction of pokies rooms with women,
Yeah.
especially older women.
Yeah.
They love going there. All
That's-
right.
Candy
Yeah.
Crush was actually invented to try and get women off the pokies.
true. Yeah, get them back.
Because they
in the
love
house.
little lie. Because they're women, if you don't know this, traditionally they were gatherers.
Yeah.
Berries,
right.
that
Hell
sort
yeah,
of
bro.
thing. And so their mind cannot comprehend like little things glowing and like cherries and stuff on the screen. They're naturally attracted to the pokey.
Yeah.
They go, oh, and they
I only got
love
5.
it. Yeah.
If I get 6 next time,
Yeah.
we can eat. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's very,
exactly
cultivating
right.
a very like a family home. You
Whereas,
know?
you know, the hunter, the man, he'll be at the TAB. He'll be on the
That is right.
screen. He'll be
He's
getting,
right.
you know, holding his
Yeah.
the ticket.
Tracking all the animals.
Yes.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching dogs and horses and stuff. Very similar to the hunter. You know,
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
got to study
Big time.
them.
Studying.
Yeah.
The
Well-
agricultural element
Yeah.
of sports betting. Yeah.
Speaking of women loving the pokies, I was actually in the pokies last night
Hell yeah.
with
See?
Talia at the Black Opal. Fucking weird walking in there. It's like a cafe and then into
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Like just down on the corner of Burke Street,
Right.
basically.
Yeah.
And it was actually quite eventful. Speaking of women in the pokies,
See?
there was a woman there, and I didn't really notice because I was watching a fight that I'll get to. But this woman's like, excuse me, mate. Matildas are on. I was like, fuck, this is a
Oh,
woman-dominated
Matildas.
space. I'm getting howled at the pokies for covering the Matildas screen.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was mid-slab, which is, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
There's nothing more exhilarating than watching your favourite sport and slapping at the same
Oh, man.
time.
Yeah, it's got to be like having fucking just a drip of heroin. hooked up.
Yeah. It's the original version of when people put like Andrew Tate clips over that Subway Surfer.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the original middle-aged lady watching the Collingwood Magpies and on the fucking, you know, Princess Moon or whatever. Just like, oh, fuck, it's all happening.
Yeah, yeah.
It is like original brain rot, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, just sitting there like, come on, man,
Fuck.
How good is when they got 2 machines though? When they got the 2 machines.
Oh, when
whoa.
someone's got 2 machines going,
Yeah.
it's fucking unreal.
Yeah.
I saw a guy do it 4.
Yeah. Well, it means they're winning too, because usually it's when you cop a big win, immediately you'll start playing the machine next to it, let that one play out, and you got this one going. If this gun's got 4, then he's got the fucking golden touch, man. He's having the night of his life.
I heard like someone's brother told me, he's like, yeah, I played 4 once. I put $2,000 into each machine. I fucking collectively got it up to 10. But I got to tell you, the greatest thrill of my life was watching that 10 drop down to fucking 40 cents. And then I got that 40 cents, hit a feature. I made that 40 cents climb up to $2,000. I've never been more happy with $2,000.
Hell
in
yeah.
my life.
That's the ultimate someone's brother story.
You got to remember.
That's something you'd only hear of someone's brother.
That's always happening with an uncle or a cousin.
So it's just a one-step removed story,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, man, I can't get close to that much DJing, but like, it's around, you know?
Peak, not one of your main cousins sort of story, that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, at Christmas. But the fight at the Pokies last night, pretty
Yep.
electric.
Yep.
Now, I first clocked this fella, bit of an old fella,
Mm-hmm.
and he was chatting to the manager, like another old fella.
Yep.
And he goes, and he's like there, and he's got the shake, but big hands, but
Yeah.
pretty skinny, sort of grog bloke sort of bloke. And he goes, and it's just so bloody good to see you again, mate. Really good to see you. Yeah, no, it's good. And the manager's like, yes, absolutely. He sort of had a Harold from Neighbours vibe.
Yeah.
Jowly,
Yeah.
friendly
But-
looking fella.
yeah.
And yes, of course. And anyway, I'm like, oh, that's cute, that's funny. And then I take my eyes off the scenario because I'm, kind of like Middle East at the moment. I'm monitoring the situation.
Yeah.
I'm in the war room.
Yeah.
I got one eye on.
You got an
I
eye
got
on
one
both
eye on the
sides.
Genghis Khan, but I'm watching another
Yeah.
situation unfold on the
Yeah.
on the step, if
Yeah.
you will, with Genghis on by my side, and I sort of take my eyes off for a second, and then now this may have not helped the situation. I'd say Turkish security guard,
Okay.
older security, old age of all these interactions, 65 plus.
That's awesome.
They're all old.
Yeah.
Whatever's happening in this weird scenario. And he sort of gives the old bloke, like a time to go vibe.
Yeah.
And
It's
You know-
been
you
great
know-
to see you as well, mate.
yeah.
Maybe
but
we'll see you each other again soon.
soon. And
Yeah.
the old manager sort of dotted off, and then there was this older security guard's turn.
Yeah.
And when you just you didn't notice it, when someone can slip a switch into pure rage, it's fuck, it's quite scary, but
They're the people you
exhilarating.
want doing security.
No, well,
no,
it was the
the
security
man.
was the one copying it, and he was not equipped.
Yeah.
This is,
This is the old fella popped off.
Yeah, I guess these old security guard users, because if you're a security guard in your 60s, you have to have guile
Yeah, of course.
and wit.
Yeah,
You got good game sense.
Yeah.
You're like,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
if he's going to start up, I'm
Yeah.
assuming I just got to
Yeah.
get my back here.
It's like how a
you know,
halfback in the NRL really kind of peaks at 30s, late
Yeah.
30s.
Well,
They,
there are
they
al-
see the game before it happens. So
Yeah,
if you're a security guard in your 60s,
There are
you
old
want to have
security
a good
guards and there are bold security guards. But there are no
Yeah.
old, bold security guards.
That's right, brother. and he must have told him to leave. And then you just hear this, do you not know who the fuck I am? And and I saw him shaking like the bald fist.
Yeah.
And he goes, I know the fucking manager. I was just talking to him. My name's Graham, and his is Jonathan. I fucking know him. You can't fucking it. I'm like, fucking hell. Matilda's he's still yelling at me get out of there. I'm like, sweetheart, I'm watching the fucking game here. Who got front row seats? Talia, just banging away. Good on you, sweetheart.
Chicks don't care about
Yeah.
fights.
And then, but just the bald fist, and then the old fella had to come out. And it went for too long.
Yeah.
It was fucking. I thought he was going
Did he get kicked out?
Fuck him.
Like the
Well,
slowest
they're trying to do
escort
the
out ever?
slowest kick out. And then, of course, at the Black Opal, as Alessio would know, sort of this weird, awkward procession through a bad cafe.
Is cafe open? Are people
yeah, cafe's open.
Complimentary, mate.
Yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
about.
It's quite a crazy thing for the senses to smell a really bad chicken schnitzel wrap on a
on the sandwich
on
press?
a sandwich press.
Chicken schnitzel
Well,
wrap, that's
so-
nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but there's those schnitzel wraps where they got that distinct smell of
Yeah.
that's a schnitty that's been sitting in the glass cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's-
crumbs are soft.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just that
Soft is
lofty-
still good.
It's
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad,
Soft,
but
soft is better than hard.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Oh, of
too
course.
soft is better than too hard.
Yeah.
But then if it's soggy, then that's
Yeah.
But
Just-
if the wrap's good,
We've gotten
anyway,
back to the sexual harassment part of the
we're-
podcast again.
we've gotten
Yeah.
into semantics.
Every sense in that sort of scenario is popping. Like there's
Of
the
course,
noise of the pokies, the thing, the colours, the sound.
You've got neurons
An
firing.
old
that
bloke
are-
balling his fist. It's overwhelming for a
Yeah.
guy like me to see this and just being like, get him back out here. And then the old, elf manager had to come back out. Harold had to come back. Oh, it's all right, mate. And they finally, you fucking cunt.
He felt betrayed.
Oh, no. I still think he was like, see?
He
I
was-
know him.
Yeah.
And
The security guard's like, he's the cunt who asked
Yeah.
me to get you.
yeah. He's like, this is your job. You're the one with the fucking little laminated
You've got the
badge.
license, man.
Yeah. You're the one with the fucking lead, you cunt. You got to deal with this. But anyway, there was
But what happened? So he got kicked out.
He did get kicked out, but just the slowest. Sort
Did
of
he
no
regain his
touching at any
dignity?
point.
Did he settle down?
Any
and
final
leave?
comments?
Oh, it was just it's just they get into that register, those old blokes, and it's just this drone of fury
Yeah.
Mm.
where you're not really getting, like, you get the occasional word,
Yeah.
which it makes it,
It's awesome to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
like,
Graham!
because you really don't like. You could tell he was angry, and you're like, maybe he's shaking with rage, but also he was already shaking.
The grog shake, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty exciting all round, I have to admit.
Yeah, that's sick. I love a bit
Yeah.
of action in the pokies room.
Yeah. You're
And then nothing happened. And then the best part is though, like that's all going on. Most people just sitting there, being like, I couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I love a bit of gossip.
You're a people person.
I'm a people person.
Yeah.
I watch people. I'm like, ooh, okay. This is an
What's the
interesting social
story?
dynamic. What's the what's his motivation? That's the actor in me. Yeah. I'm looking around like, this is pretty
What
good
arc is
stuff.
this?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, obviously it's a hero's journey situation.
But which part of it? Yeah.
This is obviously his trials and tribulations part of the story. Obviously, he'll achieve whatever he's willing.
Yeah,
his
but then you go
journey
back
is.
3 months. He is the manager.
He is, yeah.
And you go, wow, what a redemption.
He's back.
He's ordering the security guard around. He's like, you kick out who I don't
You
want in
fuck.
here.
Yeah, it was great. But you famously, what did you do this year? You did a show in the Pokies, or you just had a few meetups at the Pokies during?
Oh, I had a lot of meetups at the Pokies. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on there. Yeah, no, it's absolutely incredible. Like when you can go into a place and you just walk in there and the sense of community and
Who
obviously
that with?
tons of people. I went there that many times in a row that there's all the same people in there.
Yeah.
So in there going like, guys, what's going on? You know what I mean? And you're hanging out. It was mad. Like, fuck, took Ulitus and
Yeah.
then like,
Well, you've always got like a kind of a little, like a posse of
Harem.
minions
yeah.
of open micers that you drag around with you.
They think for some reason like there's something going on at the
Yeah.
Pokies. He's doing something right there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
nah, I'm just playing the
Alessio's
machine, bro.
Angels.
Yeah.
They're like, this is big for networking.
Oh man, I managed to get like what was it, like 15 of them together, and then they ended up doing a $300 syndicate on this fucking machine. Man, I'd never seen $300 die so fast.
$300 divided by 15
Yeah, fuck.
No, five, mate. Five.
by 5.
Oh, five. No, it was no. So it was $20 each. It was 300 divided by 5. That was the amount of taps.
Yeah.
Man, I reckon it.
$5 spins.
Yeah, man.
No, it's
Hell yeah.
And
it
I-
can't be done. That's scary.
Oh yeah, but that was a giant syndicate. I thought like
The
man,
bloke
it's like
I knew that
going
always
into battle with like the amount my army
bringing
was huge.
the big guns.
So I thought like I had enough ammo on me to really go for it, and nah, man. Oh man, shocking.
The biggest pokey whisperer I've ever known, he swore by $5 bets.
Yeah, I
He
mean, when
swore
it
by
hits,
just
it feels
yeah.
electric, I think.
He just put in whatever he put in, $5 hits every
Yeah.
time.
No, I'm a 1 cent man. I'm the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, right. You're,
Yeah, I actually just like being in
you
there.
like being in there.
Yeah, I just
You're
love the
there for
vibe.
One,
I love the vibe, man.
1 cent spins. It's kind of like, what's that Sting thing? Like tantric sex.
Yeah. It's the edging of poke. You're
Edging of
gooning.
poke.
You're gooning in the.
It's
You're
just-
gooning the pokies.
He's like, Alessio's touching the fucking button with a feather. Using Reiki on the machine, just lingering
It's
over
him.
the...
I've seen a bit of
Over
that.
the-
I've seen people trying to put spells on the machines.
Yeah.
and
Nah,
shit.
best one is when you see a machine and then the button's worn off. And he's just like, man, that's like a mortgage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, that sucked a lot of amount of money, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I love the tapping of the screen. When people are like, come on,
Yeah.
man, just there for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
love
When it's
that.
like, like going into settings and changing, it's like doing what?
When you see people doing like the double, they're like, oh, fuck, all right, and they stretch their fingers out. They're like, come on.
It's actually like, I mean, it's the perfect matchup of like pokies and meth. It's
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
just be like, if you're high as fuck on meth playing the pokies, it's got to be so awesome.
Oh.
Because like all
yeah.
that shit is like real. So like you're touching the screen, you're doing your little rituals, and you're pressing.
Yeah.
God, it's got to be like.
Oh, it's just chicken everything. You're
Of
like, yes,
course,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's
Oh.
like they're the perfect match.
Apparently, it's a big ADHD like soother.
Yeah, I could
And then you're
imagine.
Like, oh,
It's like a fidget spinner.
yeah, oh,
for
100%. Yeah, that's it. It's a really spenny fidget
Yeah,
spinner, you
yeah.
know? Just like, oh.
And the only thing I'll
That
ever
would be so funny. Just Louis in the morning. He's like, I'm actually on the spectrum, and it's quite like, whatever phobic of you to say I've got to stop playing the pokies. 'cause-
Yeah, I use it to heal.
yeah.
I use it to stim.
Yeah, I stim.
Well,
It's
the only
great when
thing
you're
I'll
stimming.
ever
Come on, man.
The only thing I'll ever give New South Wales credit for is turning the smoking areas into
Oh,
the
yeah.
combination of smoking ciggies and playing the pokies is
Well-
fucking that rules.
Well, it's a VIP lounge.
yeah.
And you do feel very
You
important.
do.
Because
You're
you
supposed
sort
to
of
put them
remember
on the
that.
belt.
When you're in Sydney, you remember like this is where the big wigs are.
Yeah.
This is the harbour
movers
city.
and the
This
shakers.
is this is the epicenter of business in this country. As much as Melbourne has the arts,
Yeah.
this is where your big swingers are. This is your luxury. This is and that is very much noticed when you're sort of nearly every pub you see, they have a VIP lounge.
Yeah.
And that is-
they need them.
And that is for the sort of creme de la creme of Sydney. You
Yeah.
go in there, and I went, "Can I get into the VIP?" And they looked at me and they go, "Yeah." And I went in and the class, the
Yeah.
elegance in these VIP rooms.
Yeah.
Because laws
An
don't
ashtray
apply.
for every machine.
Laws don't apply when you're VIP.
Yeah.
And
You
you
have
have
the-
buttons, you
yeah.
can order whatever drink you
When
want.
you're-
Complimentary.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
When you're operating at that echelon,
Yeah.
like bro, like Tate, I'm trying to be that cunt that when you move in these circles, bro.
Yeah.
Like
You have to
it's
study.
you have to study, bro.
Yeah.
When I'm in the VIP lounge, I'm in there like I'm playing, but I'm mostly studying. And I go, how do I get on their level?
Oh man,
How do I operate like this?
one of my favorite internet guys at the moment is from Sydney. You'd know him. It's my goal is to make being Indian cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's either he's kind of jacked and he's like,
He's-
got a
Yeah,
down
he's
so jacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's jacked, man.
And I don't know, like, if he's doing it on purpose, like to be like cringe rage bait, then he's a genius. But I don't know. I don't know if he is or if he isn't. I can't tell anymore.
They get into a weird place, man. I think like the ones that do it on purpose, I think they are the greatest creative minds of our generation.
100%. Yeah. Especially to get onto it early and like figure that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, like I saw this one chick, she fired.
divorced dad and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, like one chick saw a video the other day. Oh, man, it was genius. It was just like she's underneath, like she's behind the couch and she's just like, just hanging out and supporting my mate while she gets her ass clapped. And I'm like, you're a genius. All the comments are just like, you're disgusted. How about like the dudes that get like two women and be like knocked up mother and daughter at the same time? Man, the comments want to kill the bastard, but it's like, man, you're a genius.
I get
Seen the 3 tits?
no. Oh no, I have actually. Yeah.
3
yeah.
tits, that's a new thing. And then the Reddit things are just people be like, this is absolutely disgusting. These women don't actually have 3 tits.
Yeah,
How dare
yeah.
they tease us like this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the
wow.
most sinister version is the chick, like a hot chick that'll have like a Down syndrome filter
Oh,
on.
that's
Oh,
fucking
mate.
That is like
diabolical.
Oh.
fucking. That is.
What an untapped market.
Yeah.
Just, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're going to describe one, fuck.
Yeah, that shit's evil. Actual evil, that stuff.
Oh, come on, mate. Just a bit of AI porn is all good,
Yeah.
mate.
It's crazy. It's fucking awesome. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
like imagine.
I mean, I
That's how you
prefer
make your
it
living.
real. I prefer Deb. Few comments on the Insta asking, "Can I get Deb's handle?" We had have you seen her? She's this 50-year-old prostitute.
A
She's
veteran
fucking
hooker.
Oh,
real good.
show me. I mean, I do follow a lot of them.
This is a new one. This is a new vid.
I'm also like very into OnlyFans creators on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
There's heaps of those.
Yeah, when they post like, like they got the ones that go like, I had 400 people at my meetup. And then one of them's like a 16-year-old boy be like, yeah, it was good, I guess.
Oh, there must be like.
Oh, I don't know her. This is sick.
Can say how I normally would. And you know who you are. I'm not going to mention your name, but you know exactly who you are. Come back. Don't deprive me of your fat cock. Just because I send you a fucking video of me
Come
getting
on,
my
Huey, I
arsehole
showed
gagged
you that
over,
in
there's no
fucking.
reason for you to fucking cut things off. It's fucking pathetic. You know what I do for a living?
I showed you
Never
that in
warned you
confidence,
before.
mate. You told everyone that
Just
you weren't
that
going
it's
to
not
share
you in the
that.
video.
She sent that to me personally.
It's ridiculous. So come back. I'm missing out. You know I love you, fat cock.
Well, I
Just
get.
driving- even though I sent you a video of my gaping asshole, you know what I do for a living. I don't think you need to send the video. Deb. Fucking hell. She's so good.
Well, because I'm like, I watch so many of these fucking. Oh, fuck me dead.
Yeah.
I now get like no followers, actual schizophrenic people.
Yeah.
I get their
that's
videos,
when
so
it
it'll
gets a
be
bit
someone
scary.
like there's been maybe 400 views on the reel, 2 likes.
Oh, that's when you've
and
done a
it's
good
like,
job.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when you know like you've dug.
And it's someone like
worked hard.
fucking crashing out in their
Oh,
house,
yeah.
being like they're after me.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's-
were you getting that guy too? Like he was like kind of bald, and then he was just constantly going like, "Man, I know what's happening in the government."
I think so. I've had multiple, the same, but it's different guys.
I know they don't really change the script much, but you always feel like it's a unique voice.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like Cleopatra's actually my descendant. And you're like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's good stuff.
Well, they're the
mate.
descendants from the guys from the Library of Alexandria.
That's 100% the descendants of the fucking homeless
The
people
original
in
thinkers.
Alexandria. Shard's actually a fucking meditational drug. You
yeah,
just don't
yeah.
understand how to use it properly.
Yeah. It is true. It is powerful.
But
You
isn't
could-
that crazy that like, you know, we're all here trying to make content, trying
Yeah.
to get people to pay attention to us.
Yeah.
But then like that lady is just like doing 10 times the effort to just let people know she's crazy, eh?
yeah, yeah.
Like she's working night and day, being like, I gotta let them know. About
Man,
that
she
cock."
posted one that made me like it's not rude or anything. She's like, it's just her being like, I know, obviously you guys know I'm obsessed with myself, all my photos of myself. Check out this one. And it's like her, and it's like in leggings and like her ass. And she's like, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. Just like everyone's hyping her up like, fuck yeah, Deb, sick photo.
Yeah, yeah.
Bad bitch.
Well,
The way
see,
she says it.
some cunts just can't shut up, and
Yeah.
they've now got the perfect vehicle to just go all day, just
Mm.
fucking all day, all night, just talk shit into a camera,
Yeah.
and then like people love it. I mean, I'm one of them. I love the shit. To
It's like
use-
some weird like crossover where you're like, I don't know, like because then you see the comments and it's like people usually like out. When you get like one, you go like, oh, this one's crazy,
Yeah.
and all the comments are like genuinely outraged. Then you're like, how many people did this showed to where it wasn't ironic? You know?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's just people being like, this is awful. How could they be doing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Another guy I really like, because there's like professional social media guys now, and girls. I'd imagine I only really see the guys, but it's like the guy. Oh, what's his fucking name? I can't remember his name now, but he's like perfect. He's like the most like handsome. He like all of his videos. He's got a filter on and like so much makeup, but like it's obviously he almost looks AI, but it's obviously like this isn't even him doing like it feels like it's a company sort of like they've created this guy to just be perfect, and then obviously like the comments are full of people being like this guy is the gayest guy we've ever seen, like the most closeted cunt ever, but then like an equal number, probably more than that, it's just like just thirsty chicks being like you're Cam, you're so perfect, Cam. But I'll show you one of his videos.
I saw one of like a black guy with like really big lashes and like maybe makeup on. And
Oh, that
just
guy.
A comment
With the really long tongue.
yeah. Oh, I don't know. It was just a screenshot. It was just a screenshot.
Just the level you're
Oh
invested.
no, it's not that guy. I know who you mean. It's not that guy.
He might be AI. That guy
Yeah, it's not that
actually
guy.
might
It's
be.
not quite like that. But then yeah, someone's like, "Is this guy?" Well, it was a black guy saying, I'm not gonna say it, but he's like,
Oh,
is
you
this
can
guy
say it, man.
is this guy gay or just Puerto Rican or Dominican?
This is
I feel like a lot of y'all on here just don't know me, so we're gonna change
yeah,
that
I
and
know
do
what
a
you
get to know me. Okay, so starting out, hi, I'm Cam, but my full name is actually Cameron David Payne. I'm 25 and my birthday is July 12th, 1999. So I guess I'm turning 26 in like, what? I don't know, 17 days? I love Jesus with my whole heart. He is my absolute favorite and my relationship with him is the most important one in my life. I have quite possibly the cutest pup you'd ever see in your life. This is Mr. Banks.
it is. It's like some kind of
Okay, so I was born in North Carolina and then we
is
moved to
this
South
video?
Carolina until I was 10 years old and then we moved back to North Carolina. So I say I'm from North Carolina, which I guess is actually true. I have a pretty big family. I have 2 older brothers. One of them's 31, one of them is 28, and I have a younger sister who's 21. Also, I have a lot of cousins. My
The world's
parents
most
are
dullest
amazing.
man.
Yeah, there's
Gentlemen.
nothing. There's nothing.
I like
Nah,
to
I'm
say,
learning
and
so
my
much
driver's
about it.
license says that I have hazel eyes, but in this video, they look super brown. Also, my driver's license says that I'm 6'3", which is true. I love so much. I am absolutely through and through a hopeful romantic, not a hopeless romantic. This may come as a shock, this may not come as a shock, but I love cats. My siblings also told me growing up that I was adopted, but I ain't gonna lie, I believed it for like 13 years. Yep, what I'm about to say is a pretty deep, dark secret, but I used to
Love
wet
The
the bed
Office.
until I was like 11 years old.
Bro's
I
perfect.
absolutely love peanut butter and jellies. I love fishing,
on.
I love golf, I love the outdoors. So I went to Auburn University and I graduated in 2021. I graduated with a supply chain management degree. I eat the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. I love cooking and I've recently gotten to baking. If I were to only be able to have one restaurant for the rest of my life, it would be Chipotle. I know I talked about what I used to do for work, but now I do social media and modeling full time. I love a good handwritten note. Oh my goodness. I love coffee. I typically drink
This
it just
video
black
knows no
though. I
limits.
think that's probably because I get order anxiety and I don't really
Zack,
know
how
what to
long
order.
is this? Or
I
does it
have
just feel really
horrible
long?
vision, y'all. Like I wake up in the
no,
morning
this
and
is
if I don't
age.
put my
20
contacts
seconds.
in, I cannot see 2 feet in front of me. I love laughing. And I
Anyway.
love
Anyway, I love Lights Video. It is like someone filtered through like we got 15,000 things from Hinge of what women click on. And
Yeah.
I love dogs. Oh, I like cats.
Well, it just feels like it's just bait for like autistic teenagers and like divorced or just single mums. Just get the hottest guy ever and just him being like, I love Jesus. I'm perfect. This might come as a surprise, but I love cats.
Yeah.
I love.
He's got a papa.
I hate to say something controversial out here.
Yeah. I like when he's like, I mean, awesome line that it's like, my driver's license says I'm 6'3", and I am. It's like, come on, cunt.
I think that one actually is good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no,
one
I
is.
actually back that up.
That
That's
slaps,
actually bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, no, that'd be actually be
Yeah.
mad. You know what I mean?
It's like, yeah, a woman being like not excited that he's tall. She's just like, he doesn't lie on official forms. That's hot. That is hot.
Yeah, he can drive.
Yeah, that's also cool. God, you should start doing that. There's so many elements in that.
Yeah.
You've been thinking
we
about
need to
getting into
start
cringe
making-
content?
We need to
Well-
start making. We try to do some. We need to start doing that more, making us do.
People like
cringe
it,
content, yeah.
but it's hard. Cringe content's hard because it's like we're doing it, trying to do it ironically, but there's no difference.
No.
There's no difference
No,
between
you have
doing
to.
it.
That's why it's so hard. That's why I think it's the peak of filmmaking right now.
It's what you gotta do.
You have to be so diseased.
Well, there's
in
one.
the
There's
head.
the idea I sent to you where it's like, you know how there's this common one where it's like a transition where a guy will say like everything will be like kind of cutesy or whatever, and then it'll transfer into him with his abs and saying something sexy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that where it's like the first one is like, it's okay, kitten, don't cry. It's okay, don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah, yeah,
And then the transition is the non-stinky one's hurt anyway. Which is like a joke on it, but it's like, it's the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's all great stuff.
And I don't think a lot of people wouldn't get it. Only like fucking idiots like us would.
Oh yeah,
actually
but the worst
get
part
it.
is
Yeah.
people who don't get it, who follow you normally. will be like, Whoa,
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is this cunt on about?
Whoa.
it's like I'm in a super coach thing with some schoolmates or guys, just not like absolute adult brains like us.
Yeah.
And I put in a thing, and it's like this guy that looks exactly like Shibasaki. This is a Broncos player.
Yeah.
And he's like on a bed, like alpha posing, and this woman's going crazy, and it's like Women of the Storm, it's that bullshit. Fucking
Yeah.
Be powerful, presents, whatever, and I put that like, oh, they need to rein in Shibasaki on off days. Everyone like liked it, but it's like, they're like, how do you find this shit? And then they're like, now my algorithm's full of this fuck shit here. I'm like, oh, welcome to the game.
Yeah.
This is pretty tame compared to most of it.
Yeah, I got deep into gay Instagram a while ago because I kept like my mate or one of our mates, we kept getting content
And
about
into
like
gay fellas.
well, just like because I got gay mates and you get this content. It's just like
Brag.
gay guys doing like reels about the shit they do to get ready to get fucked in the ass or something. So you send that to each other, and then all of a sudden, like you're into this whole different world of gay memes. The gay ecosphere of memes.
Did you get out of that one? Or you still got it?
No, I'm out of that one. I'm back into like schizophrenics and fucking
yeah.
perfect Christian guys,
Yeah.
closeted gay guys. I'm back to closeted gay guys.
Yeah, yeah. So just our friends and
Yeah.
us, the Feed and Bra listeners.
Beautiful community to be a part of. Thanks,
oh,
guys.
it's- No, absolute pleasure having you here, mate.
No, it's a good one. I'm in the, what do you call it, like expats in Thailand.
Keep talking on
That's
that.
a
Well,
good
there's
one,
young
man.
guys there now.
No, I don't fuck with the young guys. Fuck that.
Well, I get
I only fuck with the old. Blokes.
no. Well, that's like I grew up around those guys.
Yeah, but these videos are crazy.
I get young guys that are over there because they can get testosterone.
Oh, the digital nomad
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Nah, man, that was like 4 cycles ago.
All right. What do you get?
I'm getting the ones where it's just like, yeah, just get them grinding with the chicks. Like,
And
with
they're
motivation.
posting
Yeah, with
Yeah,
motivational things being like, I sought a new life in Thailand and I found it.
Sick. All right. Then there's another topic I want to get to while we got you here, Alessio, because I heard on the news today that spectators aren't going to be allowed at there's a soccer game between Preston and Oakley this weekend.
Preston Oakley.
Yeah, and
Where is it? Is it in Reza?
I don't know, but
Oh yeah.
but they're not spectators aren't allowed to go because of the issues they've had in the past.
Mm.
Do you know anything about that? Because
No,
you're
the
a soccer guy and a wog.
Oh yeah, but like, come on, like, relax. It's not like my sport that gets me hard though. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
more like
yeah.
a cultural. Like, I participate on a cultural level. You know?
Yeah.
You know, like, what's it for you? It's like fucking. It's NRL for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then what's it for you? Well, you care more about cricket or NRL?
Tough one.
They're not in
I mean, it's
competition.
seasonal.
Different
so,
seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
But I
Nah,
guess
come on.
I-
Which one? Which one? Like,
I guess NRL.
fair enough.
But
yeah.
the nice thing about cricket is like
Oh, which one's
all
made
your
you
mates are
angry
going
more?
for the one team. Oh,
Which one breaks your heart? That's the indicator.
It's like a marathon and a sprint. You know, watching the Broncos for 80 minutes, you're like, fuck me dead. And then watching a whole test match where Australia fucking suck, you're like, my God.
But you've had
it's
so
like
many
death.
more. Well, you've had good times with both. But I imagine the heights. You've had more highs with Australia being
Yeah, that's true.
like Test cricket
Yeah,
Australia.
yeah.
Like there's been a lot of fucking highs.
Yeah, I would say I like the rage you get from other cricket fans isn't as strong for me as like rage against Blues fans or other
Yeah.
NRL teams. Like just something about English people during the Ashes.
Yeah, true.
It like boils the blood. Like
Yeah.
they're just so good at because it's all like, you're rattled.
Yeah.
It's like we're great, and it's like you suck. You haven't fucking won, and you just like, but it's like, yeah, I guess I am now.
Yeah.
I guess that I
Yeah,
am.
You look
win.
rattled now, man.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
He already looks like he's taking
I'm
it back.
thinking about it right now because we're playing the West Indies and we're going badly again, and England have just like pulled off a crazy. It's like England and Australia are playing each other in the lead up to the Ashes through other teams.
Yeah.
It's like no one even notices.
Proxy wars.
We're playing the West Indies. It's like we'll still win, but I'm like, fuck, England are beating us by osmosis through how they're beating India.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. It's no good.
Yeah.
Cricket is like the Commonwealth Games, eh?
Yeah.
It's like the only Commonwealth Games that actually still stuck.
That's
true.
the one.
Remember when they had it and it was meant to be in like Country Vic and then it was like, fuck it, nobody even wants to go, man. Just cancel it, bro. They're going to have free tickets. It was like, man, that was sad.
Yeah.
That's sad. People be running to be like, I'm the best runner in like the fallen empire. You know what I mean? Like, what a medal.
It's crazy.
You know?
It was like, well, tiny quick shout out to Gout Gout.
Oh, yeah.
Set another record.
Friend of the
So
show.
funny. He's because one of the guys I play Supercoach with, they're all big athletics guys as well. Like,
Yeah. Oh, you got big fucking athletic mates, mate.
No, but I
Bit
mean,
of a
literally
brag.
in
It
athletics,
is,
like
it
it's
is.
my mate Tom. So they're like,
Yeah, they're all
Right.
fast and tall and handsome.
and one of them does
Your
the
mate's gonna fuck him, bro. Like, that's what the pod's all about.
because they're older
Well,
now.
Huey's got a thing for tall, handsome guys.
Yeah. Well, they're older now, so they work in admin and coaching and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them like commentates the like local athletics and stuff. And Gout's just set this Australian record, and like in 2 weeks he's doing the like high school GPS track and field run. Can you imagine? Like you're year 12 at school, like, fuck, I'm the fastest guy at school, and you got to face this guy in your like year 12 running race.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, gun. And he's saying he commentates it all.
Yeah.
Like, they film it on a little shitty stream. And Bruce McAvaney's like, hey mate, can I get in and call the 100 meters for the year 12 athletics so I can call Gout? It's like, fucking hell, mate. I was like, mate,
Wait, he got bumped by a
he's
big
going to
dog.
get bumped by Bruce Mac, like the main caller of Olympics athletics.
Yeah, yeah.
Channel 7, like, commentary legend.
I'll step aside for a fee, Bruce.
And he's going to go down to fucking, QE2
Mm.
Yeah.
to watch the schoolboy running championships. It's so funny. I was like, you should say you can do it, but you also have to commentate the rounds of like the year 9 shot put.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you're gonna
Like, okay, well,
if you want to disc my spot, mate, you
all
gotta
the
take the
fat
whole
kids
spot.
from private schools in Brisbane. Here he comes. Look at this fat kid.
Yeah.
All right, he's throwing at 6 meters. That's shit. Okay, when can I do Gout? It's crazy. It's so funny.
Just imagine getting bumped. It'd be
Yeah,
awful.
it'd be
no,
awesome.
no,
Yeah, I think he's like, I'm pushing back. I want to call it. Because it'll be like he'll set a record for schoolboys that will never get broken or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's like the
insane.
Brisbane schoolboys record.
Oh,
like-
that's crazy. Yeah.
And apparently there's a kid that runs like a second so them, but it's like his times any other year, like he'd break the record.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
But it's like, wow,
We got the next Usain.
yeah, it's exciting.
Hopefully,
Mm.
hopefully it's all because you hate this. It always sucks like when there's a lot of pressure on a young kid. Everyone's
Yeah.
looking. Now he's
And
got to
and
fucking.
it's like this
Now he's gonna
17-year-old
beat the other
kid.
kids.
Well, yeah, I think he'll beat the kids. He won the world championships.
Man, what
last
a
week,
choke
but-
though. If
Yeah.
you do,
It is
Whoa.
great to be like, isn't this exciting for Australian athletics? And everyone's like, in the comments like, not Australian. Like, man,
Oh,
let it
yeah,
go.
I saw actually the funniest thing yesterday in the Everything Townsville Facebook group,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is like a treasure trove.
Yeah.
And there was some guy was like talking about Gout. He's like, Gout. If I'm not mistaken, did his school years here in Townsville,
Oh, sick.
but according to all the media, he's a product of Ipswich. And then like a few comments went by, and then he was just thinking about some other African kid that was like really good at athletics in Townsville years ago.
King shit, yeah. But good that he wants to claim him.
Yeah.
Better than him disowning
I mean,
him.
his heart's in the right
Well, he's
place.
moved to Ipswich now, so he's not one of ours.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
his heart's in the right place, but despite his best
Yeah,
efforts,
yeah.
still racist.
He gave it a crack. Fuck, that's good.
Take one step back to take 2 steps forward, boys.
Yeah, but I got because
Yeah,
I
so
heard this on
good
the
point.
news about the Preston versus Oakley, and apparently it's like because Oakley's all Greek people, and then Preston it's the whole team's Macedonian.
Macedonia.
Yeah,
Preston
yeah.
Macedonia, mate.
Yeah, so they're really
But they're based in Reservoir, so fuck them.
they're fighting the old fight out
Yeah,
there.
every
on the-
time I
on
drive in the
pitch.
fucking city to do these fucking gigs, I got to drive through their fucking game. They get fucking 20,000 people.
Fuck,
They
into
love it.
They get it into. It's fucking. It shouldn't be allowed, man.
They get more than A-League games.
They get more. They get fucking City Road doesn't get 20,000 people get into a Storm game. But if they fucking Macedonians play the stupid Greeks, then they get fucking 20,000 people into a roadblock.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't drive through it. You don't know that it's on, and you're like, oh, so now I'm gonna have a 15-minute detour in fucking Reservoir at fucking 7:30 on a fucking Friday night.
Who do all the
Fuck off.
Italians play for?
Oh, mate, come on. We assimilated, mate. These cunts are here going like, come on. They're holding on to it. They're like, fuck, we're selling.
Get over it.
We're selling bootleg liquor at the game, mate. Oh, who wants a chavapi? No one, cunt. Fuck off. You know what that is? It's a shit sausage, cunt. It's fucking like one step above the fucking Coles one on the fucking ranking tier, you know? They're like, mate, it's a cultural delicacy. I'm like, fuck off, cunt. Mate, it's all they're all. Oh, mate, it's all a scam, mate. It's all
Yeah.
a scam. Nah.
I remember that was so fucking funny. I remember like we were kicking like maybe just in the middle of COVID or like when you could meet up at a park or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a few of us kicking and Nighty was kicking around. And just this big guy, I wish I remember what team it was. But just big, fat, chest out, button up in the park, but just all this jewelry and he's like comes over and he's like, yeah, you ever played a bit of football, mate? To Nighty, he's like, yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, a bit for a week. Yeah. I wish I remember. It wasn't Macedonia, but he's like, you're not Macedonian at all. He's like,
To Nighty.
Yeah. Oh, it was like maybe it was like Eastern European. He's like, you ever played any keeper? And he's like, because I look I trial and stuff, but we would pay. Trying to sign him up from watching us just kick it around in a like square, he just saw something he liked, and he's got a good eye. This guy,
He does. Well, no,
But
he
it's
did
like-
play. He played at a pretty high level.
it's awesome that he like at least he went to like a 30 or 8-year-old guy.
Yeah.
He's not at the park going up to 14-year-olds. Like,
Yeah.
it's a really nice form. Just the fucking because I'm actually one of the treasurers there, so I've got a bit of pull, so I could make it happen. If you want my details, you're not interested in playing at the moment, okay? Right. Well, no, it's a shame. It's a real shame. It was fucking unbelievable.
That's
fucking this
awesome.
cunt. What? You're just always landing on his feet. Some of us would kill to be scouted by it.
Yeah, I would have taken it.
Oh man, it was so sick.
Nah, we gotta love amateur club management though.
Oh,
so it's just,
Well,
Wow.
it's big.
Beauty.
It's big.
Yeah,
here. Like,
I've had just the slightest taste, and it is a full time job.
yeah.
Even just getting 6 blokes together to play social touch, let alone fucking the fucking pride of 50,000 Macedonian immigrants on your back. If you fucking now, mate, how do you go with pressure? Because if I put you in a keeper and you miss you miss an easy one, we could start a race war on Sydney Road. So
Very
Izzy,
easily
we
be a
just need
race
to know
war.
this, mate. I just need to know how you handle pressure. Because if you miss an easy pen, there could be a riot. There could be, yeah.
Well, obviously, there's been some issues in the past because
Oh,
these
yeah.
are games that pull fucking tens of thousands of people.
No,
and
they
they're
put
like,
big numbers, yeah.
and
Even
they're-
like the ones when they get 2,000, it's still like a vibe.
they've
I mean,
banned
that's
them.
a lot of it. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a lot, yeah, but still get a vibe.
I mean,
on
again,
it.
A-League would kill for that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it would. Yeah, they had a game. Like what was
That's
that?
why
game
they
in
had
the
to
park?
change the clubs, right? They had to start.
They got rid of
the
it. I wanted
clubs.
to kick out the race stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's like 4 Croatian teams across the states as well. So they're all like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all weird. And then there's so much money laundering and shit going on.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Of
they're all
course.
the Wild West, but they still have enough money going around.
Yeah.
Because it's not like amateur, like, AFL, NRL cricket.
It's the
Because you're
Wild
not getting-
West, mate.
Because you're not getting fucking like 15,000 people to an amateur game. You know what I mean? Whereas they're getting it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, well, what the fuck's the money? Because it costs money. Like, what do you call? Because it's
Is
near
there
my
ticket
parents'
entry
house.
in these? Or
Was that? Yeah, because it's near my parents' house. So it literally fucks the whole area. And they got a massive grandstand. And then like you just can't drive through it. And then fucking me and my old man were going for a walk. We went up to the door. We're like, how much to get in? Like $30. What the fuck? $30.
fucking unbelievable.
It's $20 for the MCG, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
$30.
That's awesome. I mean, it's fucking sick.
But there's
really.
just so much crap going on where it's like, so what is the talent level of everyone? Oh, they can't play at a level that we all agreed was unwatchable in this country. You know what I mean? That's the other thing that's crazy about it.
They can't play, but fuck, they can fight.
They can just incite rage.
Awesome like a guy that could be pushing for the Socceroos but doesn't want to play A-League because he's making more money for Macedonia FC.
Yeah, playing for fucking
Crazy.
Preston.
It's insane, mate.
God, can you imagine the fucking debates about what the first team should be? Just the players.
Oh, yeah.
Just fucking ego.
Yeah.
Fucking all politics, man.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's so much of that.
It'd be a whole other world.
Nothing better than a cunt saying that, like, selectors fucked my career, mate.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the best one.
It's-
It's all politics, mate. That's why.
Selectors
I'm at
is even
Sellers.
better than doing a knee, I reckon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so selectors
Selectors
way
had it
better
out
than
for me.
Oh, yeah, because knee is like, could happen. Maybe
Yeah.
Yeah,
did,
a lot of knees
maybe
get
it
injured.
Didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Overall,
Well-
potentially a tragedy. Whereas, like, selectors is like, oh, he conspircy theored his own unsuccess.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Well,
all
that's
politics.
that and like, I mean, I vaguely know my cousin was pretty good and shit, but so much chat of like, he actually had a trial and train when he was 15 with Juventus. You know, like some camp shit. You know, they take kids over there.
Yeah, when kids
Like,
go
it's
and
like-
they travel.
It's
around,
like
yeah.
saying you did NIDA when you did, you know, the week short course or whatever. Yeah, I actually did goal. Yeah, man, you went over there for a week. You're not a real clown. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'd love to get into that. I'd love to become a scout.
What would you scout for, you reckon?
Mm.
Well, he's a comedy scout.
I'm manager. I'm
You're
manager.
managing
I'm
it,
manager.
Yeah.
If
I
you want to
guess-
open up a direct line between
Yeah,
your
I mean,
gig and
I
my
guess I
client,
Oh
would.
fuck! Wouldn't they love that? Wouldn't they
Yeah,
love
let's-
that?
hey,
Let's
what?
not-
They,
let's-
hey,
They're
hey.
gonna watch this and be like, "Have you heard of Huey?"
Yeah.
They're gonna
Let's not put that on. record,
Zero
man.
0% fee, 0% take. Hire me today. I've got a good track record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For what I put in, you know what I mean? I've taken some people from the bottom, mate.
Yeah, my cricket
Oh mate,
knowledge
I'm
isn't
not.
good
I'm
enough
not
for that.
questioning
The
you.
slums, mate.
You've been a few
yeah,
days.
It'd be fun to be a footy one.
Yeah.
Just like it's like he's done it again. He's found a 13-year-old Samoan that's huge. There's just something about this kid. The way he steamrolls little white kids that are half his size.
Yeah, he's
gonna
got a
be big.
future.
No, the trick is finding the little white kid that still can tackle him.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
the ones where you're like,
That's
now
the one
this
with
is
like the
big.
sponsorship.
They got the dog in 'em.
yeah, yeah.
because they catch up. Yeah, everyone else catches up by the time they get 18, 19.
Yeah, yeah.
Size-wise.
The one
It's
that's
only-
got the heart to stick with it while
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
waiting on their first pube, just getting creamed by a
Yeah.
fucking Samoan with a mustache.
It's like, Huey, why is every player you scout, you see something of yourself in them? Now he's little, but he's tough and he tries so hard, and he's not that quick either. But he's got heart. Yeah, the Broncos like, well, mate, he got fucked again when we put him in first grade. Yeah, but he's a
Yeah,
project.
you put another kid in
Yeah.
a coma.
Yeah, every player I'd get would be sort of Tom Dearden types.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
little country guys.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
the little fella. Sorry, mate.
Well, mate,
Another-
it's all
another
good.
language.
I know it's all good, mate. It's all good. You know,
Mm.
it's the great divide of the country, mate.
Well, you're an interesting AFL fan in that you're a Fitzroy fan
Oh, merger.
who stayed with them through the
Nah, I didn't. My dad and his mates did.
yeah, right, but like
But
What am I gonna do? Go
You're
for another
basically a
team?
Queenslander.
you're an honorary
Honorary, mate, honorary,
Queenslander. You're a
yep.
Brisbane Lions fan
Mate, yep.
through and through.
They're looking good again.
Mate, looking good again. Only so much to say.
So your old man grew up like in Fitzroy.
Oh, because he grew up across the road from the Oval.
Yeah.
And then his mates, they were all there, and then blah, blah, blah. And then he's like,
Yeah,
I was
he lived
there
at
through
Reed
the
Street.
shit.
He lived at the
Well,
comedy house on
yeah,
Reed Street.
yeah.
Boys. That's how Alessio got into comedy. Alessio's dad.
Who was the guy? He was an old Fitzroy player, or Lions
Oh,
player who
yeah.
owned that pub I lived
I
next
think he's an
door.
old blues player. You know who we mean? It's the was it Fitzroy Arms?
Yeah, the Fitzroy Arms.
Zach used to live at this famous comedy share house.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah,
right next to
I
it.
know what the reference is, yeah.
And he's this old. I think he was an old Carlton legend, and it was Percy's Bar. There was
Yeah,
a corner.
That's right.
With
And
the
he had
bar
a nickname,
dedicated
and the
to him.
nickname was because he had a huge cock.
Mm.
That was the.
It's often horse or something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
usually horse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome that like Longmire, like really high level coach for the Swans. Everyone just like on commentary called him horse.
Yeah.
Must be that's a dick of substance.
Yeah, that is a
To
powerful
like in
penis.
professional settings, they're still calling you horse.
Yeah. Your whole identity is tied to just this
yeah. I
fucking-
mean,
It's crazy they didn't drop that when they started getting women in the commentary team
Nah,
too. Like,
nah.
oh, horse is great.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
gone too far, isn't it, boys? Too long,
Yeah,
some would
yeah.
say. You know.
As much as I wish my footy career kicked off, and then a career in the media, obviously I got the gift. It would be brutal when mid comms they're like, oh, Thimble's down on the sideline. Yeah, hey guys, yeah, it's little Dick Tim Hewitt here. Yeah, Thimble's here. Nubby, what's happening now?
Oh, nub.
Oh, that'd be
Yep. Anyway, thanks again. I did put in my contract. You got to stop calling me that.
Yeah.
But yep, I'm here.
Chodes is running down the line.
He had a lot of spirit, that Chodes.
He knows how to use the width.
Yeah.
It's always not
Yeah.
about the length and the
What's
front
the,
of the
what's
field,
the
isn't it?
conditions like at the sideline there, Tim? It's like, oh, it's windy. Must be cold, mate. Must be fucking cold because your dick looks tiny through that suit at the moment, mate. Yeah, well, okay, let's move on. Oh, this is a good app.
This has been a great app.
Carducci, what an addition. Well, what are we clocking in at the moment?
53.
53. All right, a couple more minutes before we fucking land this plane. I wanted to brag on this because I forgot to do it last week. I'm a fucking neighborhood hero.
What you do?
I'm the king of the neighborhood at the moment around my place. Everyone
Yeah.
knows me as kind of like the guy who steps into action when things go a bit pear-shaped.
Yeah.
The guy who just doesn't stand back and watch. Now, my fucking neighbor had a house fire a couple of weeks ago, and it was pretty full on. My housemate, I was in my room as is my wont.
Don't worry about what he was doing in there.
I'll tell you exactly what I was doing, brother. I was playing Red Dead Redemption.
Oh,
as
sick.
I've been doing a lot of lately. And then I hear bang, bang, bang on my door, and that's very uncharacteristic of my housemate.
Zach, tell me a funny story.
quickly.
I'm
in need of a laugh now,
Give me a
mate.
rip and a yarn, Zach. You're so cool and funny.
No, I went out. I went out the front, and there's fucking cunts everywhere. And I'm like, I didn't hear what she said at first. What's going on? And then she's like, oh no, out the back. And I went out the back, and there's everyone's sort of popping their heads up over the fence. There's smoke billowing out of the back of my neighbour's joint. And then I ran over. I was banging on the back door, and they opened up. Marcel, his name is. He's a lovely old bloke. Lives there with his family, and him and his grandson are running buckets he had like a little, I don't know I think it was a sauna, but I don't think he was using it as a sauna. Had a gas bottle and shit in there. The gas bottle fucking blew up. The whole thing was on fire, and I helped them run buckets until the fireys came, and then I had ran over and got my hose, gave it a bit of a spray, and one thing that pissed me off. This is like, my mates always make fun of me about Melbourne people, and I have to like defend myself and defend the place that I live. But like they were so spot on for this. There's this fucking house in the alley across the alleyway from the back of my neighbour's place, where these fucking young little fucking Carlton Northside.
Oh, the ones that you're always popping the head over, try and join their parties.
Yeah, the ones that I can always hear their. Yeah.
Fucking
G'day, guys.
home improvement us, neighbour us.
No, but I came out and they poke their head out the door and they're like, "What's going on?" And I was fucking elevated. Like I was like in a bit of a fucking panic, you know. And I was like, "Oh, there's just been a small fire, but it's all good. The fucking the fireys are on their way." And they were like, "Oh, a small fire? It doesn't look very small." I was like, fuck, it just made me furious. I was like, you fucking cunts. I wish it was fucking your house.
Fucking Gen Z.
Size doesn't matter. No, yeah, come on.
And I was like, and it was all good. The fireys got there. It was all sweet. And I was like, I had that in my brain. Obviously in my brain, I was like, I'm the fucking king. I'm the hero.
Yeah.
But it's just me like geeing myself up. But then the next day, Marcel came over and to thank me, bring me some beers, bottle of wine and shit. And he's like, he said I was the hero. He actually
Thank
said
you,
that.
Marcel.
Pretty cool. But then he was like, I got a bunch of messages from neighbours and stuff saying like, I hope everything's okay. But he's like, if every one of those people were over there, like, had a bucket, it would have been fucking, it wouldn't have been a thing. So I was like, yeah, you're right, Marcel. I'm the fucking king of the neighbourhood.
Did Marcel not have a hose?
He didn't have one out the back, no.
Oh,
So he's got to have one out the back now. I'm going around there for dinner on Tuesday.
Oh, that's
It's like a
exciting.
bonding experience.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's nice.
But
yeah.
it felt good. It felt good to be.
But the
Well,
fire
that's-
didn't touch the house.
No, it was kind of like it was like a back courtyard, like storage room right at the back. So it didn't get the main house, luckily. But I think they had a bit of smoke damage and shit. But yeah, I was riding high off that.
Well,
Yeah.
mate, you're
Telling
right.
chicks.
That is Queensland stuff.
Yeah.
You know, famously we're the only state that sort of has floods and fires. and
You're all the
hardship.
avatar up there.
Yeah. Every
with all
element.
the elements at every moment,
Yeah.
waking.
Yeah.
The real men.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I took a Queenslander to act.
Yeah.
Because that's just fucking Aussie mateship and
Well, it's
you know,
just
a couple
being
of
a good
4Xs
person, you
and
know.
just fucking, you know, Suncorp insurance.
But yeah,
that
I just
sort of
wanna-
stuff.
I just wanted to brag about that to our
No,
audience
that's awesome.
before we
pretty
let this
good, yeah.
episode end.
Mm.
But if I
I
felt pretty good about myself.
I did a spot on the Great Cricket Boys Circus pod, not to, but, very fun if you want a loose, casual chat about the sport of the week. And I did a little poem for Billy, you know, a bit of bush poetry for them.
Yeah.
And I said like, because Queensland's the only place that has fire and floods, and like the comments are like, New South Wales actually does have fire and floods, especially up north, and it's like, cunt, I was clearly joking, but also like, oh, right up north, what, right next to Queensland? Trying to steal a bit of our shine again, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, occasionally it spills over when it, enough of the community spirit,
The danger zone.
doesn't quite get over there. It was very good.
All right. Well, I think that's a fucking episode. Thank you, Alessio.
Mm-hmm.
You've been a great guest. Thank you, mate.
What a time.
Handshake, nice. Manners aren't
What a
dead.
time,
Some of the young kids get it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good to
so
see the young fellas
someone's-
coming
yeah.
through
Oh,
with a
Mate,
bit
I'm
of
30. Come on, let's hear it.
No, that's a good Italian upbringing, mate.
Yeah.
Manners, you're 3 years younger than us, but that's that manners.
Yeah.
You know, it's this next generation. Some of them are good, all right.
Can't even look you in the eye, mate.
Most of them I'd love to fucking burn at the stake, but
Yeah.
some of them are all right.
Some of them are okay.
Yeah. God bless them.
Anything you want to plug, mate? What do you got going on?
Nah, nothing.
Nothing.
Nah, like look at my Instagram. Because they put out the they added AI into the story feature now.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big day for me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, they also built chatbots you can argue with. Man, I just spent like 30 minutes telling Walter White I'm gonna kill him today.
Oh, awesome, dude.
Like straight up, and he just kept saying like, "Oh, you're not gonna kill my wife," and I'm like, "Deliver me a jet ski." I don't know. I wasted a lot of time today.
That's
But yeah,
good.
nah, that's good stuff.
Go check out Alessio's Instagram. He's legit one of the fucking funniest cunts out there.
Very funny fella.
Go follow him. Huey, what do you got going on? Cooper's in every Friday and
Creepers
Saturday.
in, all that stuff, same stuff. Follow us on Instagram, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for listening. Really appreciate it. We're back. We'll try to be, more regular and all that sort of stuff.
We'll be like Metamucil, mate.
Ooh.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Until next week.
Keep 'em up.